somewhere, and I keep forgetting the name of it. It's also fantastic. Anyways, they have amazing dialogue options, but a lot of it is influenced by your character, as is like reasonable. And one of the things about this game is when you're starting it, you get a lot of choices, and you can get some archetypes basically for your character, like character traits. This game gives you 3 off the bat. I think you get more. I want to imagine they probably unlock more after beating the game once, maybe. But there's a combination that you can run where your origin can be just the lucky dude that isn't qualified for this at all, but he just happened to be there at the right time, right place at the right time, and for some fucking reason, everyone thinks he's this like really awesome gun-toting dude who's like super great, and he was just there, and he's like working as a super space cop, but all he wants to do is like a clerk job or something. The other thing is, and that gives you luck, basically. That makes you lucky, I think. The other thing is, if you pick multiple bonuses, you can pick multiple of the bonuses, but if you do that, you get a negative. And one of those negatives is you're an idiot. So once I finish this playthrough, I'm doing another one immediately after, and I'm gonna play the lucky idiot, and I'm really, really, really looking forward to it. Now, if you would like, if you would like to like hang out during that, I don't know if you would, if you want to, but like if you would, you're more than welcome to come and hang out during that, because it'll be quite good. There's gonna it is very similar to like Fallout or Skyrim, so it's a bit of an open area type game. So there's gonna be a decent amount of downtime in between dialogue options, but not too often, because other than fighting and dialogue, there isn't a lot else left in the game, because that's what the game's about. So it's gonna be great. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with it. I'm looking forward to it, and that's all I really want. I'm really looking forward to doing this lucky idiot gameplay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I've got to get off to bed, so I'll catch you later.
Yeah, sleep well.
Alright, take care.
Bye-bye. Oh, and shout out. There we go. Let me just set the title and stuff. I don't know what to make my title. I'm just gonna make my title a heart. Ah, fuck. Sorry. This is... Oh, there will be a stream tomorrow. Oh, no, sorry. There will be a stream Friday. It will be D&D. And maybe this game. It depends on what else is going on.
Greetings, Agent of the Earth Directorate. I am Ruth Bassar, presiding Bishop of the Order of the Ascendant. At this time, I can only presume you think us your enemy, directly responsible for your colleague Augustine DeVries' actions way back on Horizon Point. I assure you, we were not. A splinter group was behind that heresy. The collective of scientists and scholars I lead are committed to elevating humanity by pursuing a greater understanding of reality. I believe our goals are not incompatible. We both oppose the Protectorate, and we both wish to preserve Arcadia from ruin. We can help each other. I entreat you to speak with Abbot Newell. He can be found in Golden Ridge at Matriarch's mercy. He will aid you in your mission, and hopefully, you will see fit to aid us in ours. Nav key coordinates to the Golden Ridge landing pad on Dorado are embedded in this message. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
Well, who could turn down an invitation like that? To Golden Ridge, Commander?
Yeah, I guess so. Onwards.
The nav key coordinates supplied by the presiding bishop of the order have been verified. Landing in Golden Ridge is now possible. Additionally, we are also able to land in Free Market Station due to the Astrogator's progress with the updates necessitated by its rebuild.
What about this free market?
Free Market Station is an independent marketplace, the only one in the system. It is called such as it was built out of a crashed Auntie's Choice freighter by that name.
Oh. Right, the Astrogator.
Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the Astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location. As the rebuilding process progresses, old nav keys may be unlocked. Unfortunately, most of them are likely not recoverable.
I see.
Golden Ridge is located on Dorado. It is home to the Alexandra Monastery and Matriarch's Mercy, as well as previously being a center for mining Zeranium. The Protectorate abandoned it soon after the invasion, leaving Auntie's Choice and the Order of the Ascendant to fight for control of the area and its resources.
Alright. Please. You know what? I'm gonna leave her be. Maybe she wants to talk to me. We're going to do that. It is pretty yellow.
Now with 110% of your daily chemicals and preservatives.
Got Inez moved into Helen's old quarters. I figure, if anyone's unlikely to be vexed by finding fossilized purpleberry crunch in their mattress, it's an Auntie's Choice trooper. You think Helen would approve of us taking on a product pusher?
Yeah. I think she'd like her.
Yeah, suppose you're right. They'd have matched wits well enough.
Now, I found this. It's addressed to you.
Found it, huh? No. You know what? This one's on me. Shouldn't have left a line about.
At least try to make it a challenge. No. Sorry, I should have realized that was private.
Or gave it away, apart from it being in my private quarters. Truth is, I was getting ready to toss that old thing. Guess I just wanted to listen to it one last time. See if I missed anything other than her waxing about the greater good.
Like what?
I don't know. Some hint of who she really was? Some sign that she could turn into someone who betray her own team? Sounds stupid said out loud.
You're processing.
You know, I can't really remember what the others sounded like. Helen, Eric, Wade. I've tried recalling their voices, but there's just nothing. Static. All these years. And the only recording I've managed to preserve is from the one person I'd rather forget.
Do you want it back?
No, burn it, launch it out the airlock, do whatever you want with it. It means nothing to me now anyway.
Here we go. And she's very pissed off. We're gonna bring her with us. Do it. Osaka. Damn. Eldorado indeed. Damn. I suppose the first order of business is figuring our way out. Figuring our way out.
Matriarch's mercy. Sure think a lot of their royal family, don't they?
Well, they're dead. Yeah, I didn't figure that would work, but worth a try. How the fuck do they park in this tiny ass fucking spot? Holy shit. That's impressive. If I had the old computer back, I'd give her a raise.
Didn't realize we were getting so close to the action.
We got bases down there. If one of them got hit, then that strike will be the first of many.
Holy shit! That was kind of awesome. I'm not even gonna lie, that was kind of fucking awesome.
The plan can wait. Our lines will not. Good subjects arrive 15 minutes early to avoid missing their tram. Your patience is commendable, passenger. Please continue waiting quietly until the next tram arrives.
This station must have really been something before the war made its home here. If things escalate, might never be something again.
Yeah. Wait, I can just take that? Huh? Art enthusiast perk. I got a perk for that? Huh. Cool. I guess none of these are usable.
You have tuned your receiver to Grand Plan Wireless. We verify before we amplify.
Oh, I see. I'm not sure I do see actually, but I was right. I don't. Wait, only one of them.
Attention.
Ah, here we
You
go.
are running 21,027.5 hours late for your tram. Please be mindful of your departure in the future.
21,000? How many days is that? 21,000 divided by 24. Divided by 365. Divide that by a year. 875 divided by 365. It's 2.5 years. How long has this war been going on?
Stay vigilant. Report any suspicious activity to your nearest safety warden.
I'll have to come back.
Stay vigilant. Report any suspicious activity to your nearest station warden.
Uh. Oh. Ah, dude, I hope I find a sniper here. Give me that.
Folk were hunkered down here. Wonder how long they held out before. Well, best not to think about it.
Engineering 8. Damn.
Lest you're bent on exploring, best we hoof it over to Matriarch's Mercy and meet with that abbot Bassar mentioned.
Some useful guidance for those newly residing in Matriarch's Mercy. Avoid leaving personal belongings unattended. Abstain from disposing rubbish. Sanitation infrastructure. Remember, joint lots of
Please, somebody help us! Anybody, please! Finally, some help. We desperately need aid. Desperately. My family and I, we was making our way to the Mercy camp for us refugees. We were set upon. My wife, my son were injured. Can't move them by myself. I had to leave them just past this tunnel so as I could go for help. But being alone is even more riskier. The Varachnids, I chased them off, but they'll be back. Please help us. Ain't nothing I can do for them, but you got weapon and medicines and can get us to the camp. Please. I don't... Very, by my guess, she was bit on the thigh, high, like, can see bone. Or maybe white means infected? She's screaming all the time when she's awake. Then she goes to sleep. She's in agony. And my son ain't waked since the attack. Hurry, please. We must hurry or they'll be eaten. Or worse.
This is
Thank you.
so much a trap. He's gonna be the first to die for this. Damn, that's right.
Who's that? Ready to wait. Going to ground and such.
Commander, you're...
You stupid son of a bitch! Oh. Oh god. Fuck, they're taking Adrena time. Shit. Of course it's Adrena time. Damn it. It's always fucking Adrena time. We had a whole DLC about this and you're still taking Adrena time? Oh, you dumb motherfuckers. Whole DLC dedicated to Adrena time. That's what the Gorgon DLC is. No, not the Gorgon. The other one. I think. Yeah, Gorgon's the mystery. But the other DLC, literally about Adrena time. Now, if you haven't seen or played through the Outer Worlds 1 mute or deafen or whatever for like 30 seconds. Adrena time is a drug that essentially creates bandits. In the Outer Worlds 1, all the bandits were created by Adrena time. because it just fucking drives them insane and makes them psycho. It's the big reveal of the DLC. It's not quite 30 seconds, but like close enough. This place is cool. Hello. Thank you much for explosives. I will use them nicely. Not a got compression. These are quest items. For sure. Oh god, this hurts my eyes a little bit. Oh, hello, people.
Another refugee? All right, step forward. Just a moment. Allowing anyone into Matriarch's Mercy unprocessed will upset the precarious ratio of refugees to aid. We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen alterations.
Well, I might make these other people sick.
Oh, no, we can't allow that. You'd best go and see our doctor at once. Just keep your distance from others. Our calculations do not afford many sick refugees.
Weaponized
Welcome
bad
to Matriarch's
constitution.
Mercy. Rule number 1, no crowding. Rule number 2, avoid the exclusion zone. Our seer has predicted non-specific imminent danger. I thought the name was self-explanatory. Our seer predicted that a corner of the encampment is in terrible danger. Danger from what? Or when? Unclear. Stay away from it, and, in all probability, you won't have to find out.
Is rule number 3?
Not at present, but according to our predictions, the creation of a third rule is likely, if not inevitable.
Alright.
Our predictions spring from the universal equation, the very numbers that guide the stars. Only a fool ignores probability, and we don't suffer fools around these parts.
Speak swing day.
You need anything, talk.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish. Between the invaders and the Order defecting, there's no putting this sprat back into the can.
Cloister is looking pretty good right about now.
A wasteland devoid of life? No, Arcadia is doomed.
Algorithmic dissonant? And then we solve for the... apologies. Just catching up on a research assignment between queries. Yes? Did you need something?
Square root of pi.
Oh, doesn't everyone have that memorized? It's 1.77245385. Ah, I see you were making a jest and or attempt at conversation. Anything else? Typically, no. And it has been somewhat challenging focusing my concentration. The abbot felt a scientician operating in a conspicuous spot in the thoroughfare might be useful. An illustrative way for our guests to see how we operate. To show how the crabble patties are made, as it were. That is, if the meat preparation involved a 90-step rate formula and a conflux of polynomial equations.
Ugh.
I am also on hand to answer queries by providing data supporting our actions. Though perhaps due to my central location, 89.74% of the time, I am simply asked for directions. I am sure they bear any inconveniences with grace and dignity. I mean, the statistical jump correlated to residents within Matriarch's Mercy has some pretty compelling numbers. According to data, life inside shows a notable uptick in key relevant quality of life factors: longevity, access to medicine, potable water. Life outside sees increased risk of starvation, inclement weather, and hostile xenofauna. Yes, indeed. Numbers are really against you out there.
Fair enough.
By quite a healthy statistical margin, yes. We nurture the body while we minister to the mind. We organize, we adapt. We have diverted internal resources to better meet demand in key areas. And I'm pleased to say that's led to a statistically significant 2.7% increase in refugee satisfaction. But if my data remains unconvincing, I suggest you inquire with Provisioner Plotnik inside the lift building. Simply tell her Archivist Widmark approves brief use of her time. Then back to it I shall get.
Thank you. Well, that was weird.
How long are we meant to stay here?
Ask the Order. I'm not in the prediction business.
Broke my nose last scrap. Or, I guess Raleigh Dortmunder did, huh? I still don't get any of this. My noggin sure is I banged him up real good for you, didn't I? I won you one, right? Matters settled. The void you did. Barely connected. You're thinking of 2-3 scraps ago. You've been mostly unconscious a while now.
What are you on about?
You ought to talk to Boss Tilda. She's the brains in this... what does she call it? Oh, yeah. Quasi-illicit shenanigan. Doesn't like to look at us when we're all banged up. Said my face turned her off Borstloaf. Anyhow, head down the hill along the fence. Tell her Mapother and Mudge sent you.
Yeah, okay.
Word to wise, don't accept anything here that's given for free. You'll pay, one way or another.
Do we know each other? Let's say we don't. I'm laying low.
Greetings. What can I help you with? Let me guess. One of your co-occupants is always hanging up his or her britches in your corner of the yurt. Am I right? Or you're dealing with more of a stay off my palate or that's my air you're breathing sort of thing. Pray elucidate the exact nature of your tiff of contention.
Mate, Mapother and Mudge sent me.
Oh, really? Like they strung a few words together in a row and it all made sense? That's a marked improvement on earlier. Guessing they left out a bunch, though. Here in Matriarch's Mercy, if you're not a member of the Order, you're probably living close to somebody else. In some cases, sleeping on top of them. Sort of thing tends to cause friction between neighbors. Would lead to fights, but nobody here wants trouble with the Order. So they hire our hooligans to battle by proxy.
So they're fighting with stand-ins.
Half the time, people shy away at the first sight of blood. The other, that's what they're there for. We say whoever wins the fight wins the argument. But frankly, it's never anything of consequence, like, okay, hurrah! This guy gets back his mangy button. Now, how can I help you exactly?
Well, you've already answered my questions.
Ugh, a tourist. Well, clear out then, huh? Can't have you scaring off real customers.
I got a bunch of yags, 2 pugilists, and a cicada to feed.
Oh. Who's the cicanian? Hello. You look like you might have a name. Mostly because you have a face. Not everybody gets one of those, you know.
Your nose was just a stand-in for Duante's nose. Don't feel like no stand-in.
Gene Denson.
Since the schism, the protector.
Where do we go now? Another refugee camp? There's another colony?
I predict with an 8.2
A visitor.
Hello.
Hello. You weren't mentioned in my latest personalized order projection. I mean, prediction. Granted, I mostly skim the parts what don't cover probabilistic dangers, so perhaps you were alluded to in some, roundabout fashion. Suppose that means you're not a threat. So that's good, right? Yeah, I reckon that's good.
You're quite fond of this, aren't you?
I'll say, I try not to make any big plans until I consult my latest POP. First time I got a POP, it was on a lark. It said, Rollo Nast, our seer has predicted you must wear a helmet today. I borrowed one. As a laugh, everybody ribbed me about it. Just after lunch, wind picked up on the cliff above and dropped a mock apple 152 meters straight down onto my head. Fortunately, I still had that brain case on.
How accurate would you say the predictions are?
I mean, if you want an exact estimate or percentage, talk to them. As for me, I just got that, what do you call it? Anecdotal feedback. A few times, I couldn't make heads or tail of half of it. Like, avoid anything representing whole numbers? I didn't know what to do about that. So I just stayed put. End of the day, I'm still here, and my co-occupant Ike isn't. So, I guess them prognostications work well enough.
And what happened to Ike?
You did catch the part I said they'd save my life, right? I think alive is a notable improvement on dead. That's something you can take to the bank, you know?
Enough.
Figuratively speaking. I don't know why the other displaced have been so slow to take to them. But I'm not complaining too loud. Waited for my latest POPs long enough already.
Okay, then. Side door. This door. Side door. Is it just Miles' fucking chest plate? It was.
We're not going anywhere. Not on the basis of some half-baked prediction. Except for the fact that you ain't yelling and trying to eat me. I'd have pegged you as some sort of prosperous scrapper by the rough look you got about you. You do got a certain feral look in your eye, though. Okay. I give up. Tell me.
Yes, do it.
May Huffstutler, formerly Auntie's Choice, Department of Invasive Marketing. Now, the voice of the displaced. That's what those in the Order call me, leastways. An unofficial sobriquet, likely meant as a petulant slight. On account I object. Louder. More often than the rest. Those of us ended up here have very little except needs. I turn those into demands for reasons of clarity and import.
I see. I suppose that's a noble calling.
Though, admittedly, it's a difficult way to make friends. The Order's not exactly fond of me. Rabble-rousing doesn't align with their vision of a perfect universe. Happy as I am to make your acquaintance, I'm busy staking our claim over the exclusion zone, so if you'll excuse me.
Alright.
What happened to this place? Law. Matriarch's Mercy is no safer than the trenches.
Look on the bright side.
Friends, neighbors, while you shelter in Matriarch's Mercy, heed the teachings of the Order.
That was so much rather not. We're gonna have to do a lot of stuff once I'm a higher level. We'll be here for a little while.
Ain't nothing there.
Commander, you got a minute to talk? I got some thoughts on this situation with the refugees.
Mm-hmm. What's up?
The number of folks seeking refuge from the war is, well, it's beyond what I expected. And beyond what the Order is capable of handling, seems like. Antes may not be faring much better here, but we could at least find enough work for these folk to buy some food.
Maybe.
It's a tough situation, that's all I'm saying. But if the Order can't even manage tens of folk at their doorstep, they ain't gonna manage much better should they win the war.
Well, they do a lot of calculations.
I'd like to believe that. But frankly, I got some other concerns. I went through this myself when Anti's Choice took over Tau Ceti. It took time to secure the merger, but once they did, we folk got the help we needed real quick. And all they wanted in return was the signing of an employment contract. Now, I ain't seeing any contracts in Matriarch's Mercy. So what is the Order actually gaining by doing this?
Well, maybe they're just scouting or conducting experiments.
The thought has crossed my mind, though I reckon we might have seen concrete proof of that by now. Anyhow, if the Order is in fact helping these folk with no hidden aims, then, well, I'll be the first to admit that there might just be merit in what they're selling. Appreciate you hearing me out.
A lot has happened.
Sounds like your old pal DeVries was in deep with the Order. Now, I don't know a whole lot about them, but I don't reckon fanatical is part of their employee code of conduct. And as you've seen, that kind of loyalty can pose a real problem to everyone else. But we'll track her down before it comes to a head. Don't you worry.
Hopefully.
Watch yourself if you intend to nose around
Yeah.
that collapsed ramshackle. I swear, refugee settlements aren't what they used to be.
Are you okay?
yeah. Duarte. He's former antis like me. He was underneath for a few hours. Or, no, that was before. This time it was Rollo Nast? No. Gert Valkenberg. Happens a lot. People here need more room to breathe. Can't build in the walkways, can't set up in the exclusion zone. So they build up. Best they can, at least. Don't have proper building material or nothing. They just make do. After a while, the stacked up little huts they jury-rigged come tumbling down.
Alright, so a bunch of people have been doing this.
Oh, you put that together, did you? Here, I thought I was being subtle. Yeah, people keep at it. What else choice they have? Order won't listen. Maybe if we interspersed our requests with numbers, they'd pay attention. Seems like all they care about sometimes.
You may be right. Bounty board. A whole family of them.
The grand plan is the predetermined of the entire universe. We can predict it down to a decimal.
What?
What is it? I have 15 seconds of allotted time for non-specific discourse, so choose your words with expediency. Oh, new arrivals. Of an independent operative nature, one presumes. Did the abbot assign you to help?
Is treated him? No, but if there's compensation involved, we could discuss.
So you are an independent operative. My estimations were largely correct. Well then, I may have something for you. Infrastructure requests from the displaced exceed present resource capacity. The mounting accumulation of prevailing desideratum is regrettably beyond us. Or beyond me, more to the point. I am simply one person, impossibly stretched thin, and unable to attend to the needs of the displaced.
Alright.
One priority concern stands out. Well, something of a dispute, really. One where my latest near-future prognostics report may provide some guidance. Tell me, what do you know of the exclusion zone?
Looks to me like I'm not from around.
Fair enough. The exclusion zone is a mere corner of Matriarch's mercy, and rightfully off-limits. You see, the seer predicted that a calamity would befall the exclusion zone, warning that the barrier must not be crossed. But the ever-disruptive voice of the displaced is dead set on occupying the exclusion zone anyway, laughing in the face of certain peril.
Not everyone can save a follow. That's right.
Surely. But the abbot asked me to be personally responsible for their continued well-being. The seer has augured death for anyone who enters the exclusion zone. Yes, you heard me right. Death. Furthermore, and I quote, an outside mediator, having earned the confidence of both sides, has a high likelihood of clearing up an ongoing dispute. We can't have the voice of the displaced sowing disorder. Will you help us? Will you be our outside mediator, as was foretold?
Well, if they'll listen.
I believe only in the cold, inconvenient mathematics of the cosmos. This will work. It must work. The first step is to familiarize yourself with every angle of the dispute. Talk to the people of Matriarch's mercy. The displaced want the exclusion zone. We want it kept off limits. We can't both be right. Feel free to speak with the voice of the displaced herself if you aren't already acquainted. Any questions before you get started? These are the data points we need. Keep at it then. Precision is ever our ideal. Many people around camp support or object to our methods. Speak to them, form your own opinion, and when you are ready, we will decide the fate of the exclusion zone.
Okay. I'm gonna go inside that exclusion zone.
1,068.5 pardons, but my attention is presently 99.81% occupied, coordinating provisions and supplies for the displaced. You may peruse to your...
Scope.
Yes. You may
By the law. It's you. Oh, thank the architect you're finally here. I've scarcely breathed while hoping you'd come. I am in desperate need of your help.
Shush, 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 shush. Trade now, talk later. Oh my god. What? You don't even know me.
True, but the Order's predictions know you better than you know yourself.
Sure. What about the camp?
As a doctor, I'm appalled. We don't have enough beds or private quarters to separate people, so sickness is blazing an unhappy trail through the refugees. Of course, the Order keeps us well supplied with meds, but things will get worse as long as we're overcrowded. Yes, I can treat sickness as it arises. It would be leagues better to prevent it entirely. That means space to spread out. Since you asked, you can run this medicine to Horst Lamping. Just don't shake the man's hand. He has a habit of coughing into his palm when he covers it at all.
Right.
You see, the Seers are members of the Order who labor over the universal equation. Even in its unfinished state, the equation gives them the means to predict the future. Recently, I had a rare opportunity to ask the Seer for guidance. He told me that a dashing outsider would answer my prayers. I feared the prediction was a fluke, but here you are, a dashing outsider standing before me.
Thank you for the compliment, I guess. What is the job, you mean?
Where to begin? There are so many sick and wounded in Matriarch's Mercy, and I have but 2 imperfect hands. I am but a humble general practitioner. What I really need are specialists, and the Seer predicted an outsider would find them.
Might have time to patch up 1 or 2 patients before we head out. I used to be a combat medic. A good one, too.
You also strike me as someone on the go. I need committed medical employees, not a freelancer. The Seer gave me a datapad with explicit instructions that I not read it, for my intervention could only throw probability into disarray. Now, take the datapad, with my thanks.
Okay.
You're right. The universe does not orient itself toward fairness. But it's my firm belief humanity can do better.
All evidence to the contrary.
Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate agent I was told to expect. Your punctuality is commendable. Allow me to welcome you to Golden Reach. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability?
Start using smaller words, or I'm gonna start using bullets. Oh, no, thank you, but, I couldn't possibly indulge when there's mischief afoot.
Sensible. Straight to business, then. The presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, pursuant to our normal standards of compartmentalization, she was scant on the details of your mission. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Reach?
I need to speak with Victor Clemens.
Victor? Oh, yes, Archivist Clemens. Quite the mind. Such encyclopedic knowledge of engineering. One could almost mistake him for an exemplar. Is he in some kind of trouble?
Well, he's, maybe.
Victor Clemens, some kind of radical. What an absurd notion.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse. And that may well be true. But our standard of proof within the Order is not normally met by hearsay alone. Victor's currently supervising highly experimental research at one of our labs to the northwest, the N-Ray range, beyond the invaders' front lines. Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the decommissioned autonomous extractorium to reach it. That path is less than safe, so I advise caution.
Fine. And what about this N-Ray?
What business is it of yours?
Let's not be unfriendly. The agent's only curious. Obviously, Victor's work has something to do with N-rays, but beyond that, I haven't a clue. More of that pesky compartmentalization, I'm afraid. Besides the highly caustic Zeranium River and the Mantisaurs, we've also received reports of mad cultists in the area. It does make me wonder why Victor decided to stay.
I'm sorry, mad cultists?
Rift worshippers spouting inane theories. They began showing up prior to the invasion. The first sign of dysfunction in the Protectorate always starts small, doesn't it? Loath as I am to admit it, there may be some merit to your worries over a conspiracy within the Order, whether Victor is involved or not. As my predecessor would remind me, denying unpleasant facts is not good science. I would be remiss if I failed to support an investigation.
All right, good. We're on the same page.
No doubt you heard of the recent attack launched on that Auntie's Choice base, Outpost Opportunity. It came from one of our facilities, the Zeranium Manufactory. But that facility is intended for research, not military action.
Oh, God, excuse me.
I hate thinking an Order member responsible, but given the precision of the attack, it does suggest traitors in our midst. It would undoubtedly benefit both of us to root them out.
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate case to this stranger? Would an internal review of our ranks not be more appropriate?
I'm an agent.
Earth Directorate agent is just a title. I'd seek to know who you are beyond that bit of headline.
I ask myself that question every day. I could ask you the same question.
I don't dispute the need for discretion, my friend. But the presiding bishop made the determination to send the agent to us. It's best we trust her calculations. Moreover, our situation is growing increasingly dire. I can't overstate my fears concerning this most recent attack ending the ceasefire and reigniting the war in Golden Ridge. One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence. But if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace.
Alright.
I knew I could rely upon you. Ruth wouldn't have sent you otherwise. Here, take this writ of investigative inquiry. It'll grant you access to the manufactory. Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile. We can compare notes once you've returned with your findings.
Speak to Abbot Newell if you've more queries.
Okay, let's explore this little area around here.
We need to help the folk get up.
Muds. Where's that gun?
Opportunity, Commander. Void the Abbot. He's more concerned with exonerating his own than with making things right.
By calculating the position of every atom in the universe, we can predict the future. Control
Where do we go
reality.
now?
This was to go to... fuck, it didn't tell me. Where? Well, it was for someone.
Another refugee camp? Another colony?
I predict with an 8.2
Show your work or shove off.
that our situation will improve.
Damn, bro.
Stop it with the predictions. You don't even know multivariable calculus.
Just trying to cheer you up.
Every scientician yearns to visit the archive on Cloister. One day, it will process all of our equations.
Reminds me of Tau Ceti right after the merger. Had to wait for my number to be called just to get rations and a cot.
Don't tell
Hope
me
these folk don't have to wait as long.
Oh, try not to get too close. My sinuses are stuffed up, my ears are backed up, and I could burst at any moment. Every fluid from every orifice. So keep your distance. Not to worry. I've gotten... Why, last week alone, I caught hack lung. Figured I might as well get used to being sick. So I'm practicing for my next disease. It's gonna be a nasty one. You too.
Hack will get one, and then yeah, in a level I can get medical 5. Yeah, so Hack will get one, and then medical and science probably, or medical and engineering.
I remember this place before the war. Functioning tramiculars. The peaceful silence of the canyons.
I can't recall the last time this region was silent.
Well,
keep your behavior within acceptable parameters.
Hi. How do you do, stranger? Always nice to see a friendly face around Matriarch's Mercy. Though it's a pity I can't lend more aid to our downtrodden collective. I'm just a humble taxidermist. More than whoever butchered your friend. Do you need any touch-ups on that appendage?
Not unless you think a pair of glass eyes and glued-on antlers will help. Sorry.
But something tells me you didn't come to talk shop. What's this about, Agent? Am I in trouble?
No.
What? And you think that's me? Listen, friend, a little skill with needle and thread does not make me a qualified medical professional.
Look, this place ain't exactly crawling with experts, and Doc needs all the help he can get. Even if all you do is suture wounds, your services will be invaluable.
Have it your way, then. I know when I'm being voluntold. But you better make it worth my while. Before I agree to anything, I need sprat corpses. Several. And no victims of violence, please. My art depends on the quality of the sleeve.
Stop calling them sleeves, and then sure.
The term is industry standard, and a taxidermist without standards is never a pretty sight. I used to source all of my sprats from a local trapper, Frankie Billings. No idea if she's still in business. Word has it she's out north in Auntie's Choice territory, so watch yourself.
Alright.
Fresh being the operative word.
If we factor for random element algorithmic dissonance, don't like the sound of it.
My
Could
soup is
something be
nutritionally calculated to
incalculable?
sustain all bodily
Why,
functions.
the very idea is
but it could
preposterous.
use a little salt.
Can't say I'm fond of these lodgings. Talk about close quarters.
Just be grateful for what you have.
Ow!
Go on, get out of here. Scram.
Hello, Duo Judge.
My noggin sure is sore.
How you doing?
The Protectorate. Apologies, outsider. As a vicar, I am usually tasked with guiding non-order lay people, such as you. Lately, the abbot has tasked me with the education. You are, of course, free to stay to be enlightened by my lecture, but I don't need an abacus to predict your path lies elsewhere. Well, if it's in the displaced's best interests, I imagine I can find a moment.
Good. How about you just about to make tea? I could use some fucking tea right now.
Yes,
I reckon I do have my ear to the grimy dirt floor of Matriarch's Mercy. I hear what common lay people are saying, and the wide array of bodily noises they make. Suppose I, more than any other member of the Order here, connect with non-scienticians. I've begun daily lectures, including practical advice on efficiently planning their days. I frequently launch into extended orations on everyone's favorite topic, math, and meticulously expatiate on our sex origins in the most rigorously pedantic detail.
Jesus.
Oh,
The situation
dear.
here.
I got ahead of myself, didn't I? That's an occupational hazard around here. As I'm sure you've read in recent dissertations doing the rounds, education has proven to have a 13.7% increase in overall quality of life. I am single-handedly making a difference here. With constructive pointers on efficient scheduling, lessons on order history, plus some mathematics for a little added razzle-dazzle.
And I don't think that's count as practical advice.
Perhaps some other time we can debate the theoretical complexities involved. But I fear I must.
Yeah, okay. I think that's practically.
Hope you appreciated how I bit my tongue back there with the abbot. Didn't want things to come to blows with civilians in the crossfire. Full of excuses for the attack, wasn't he? Could be that he's sincere. Or could be that he has his hands so full with keeping his community from falling apart that he missed a memo or two. Either way, I'm willing to stay my hand until we know the truth. If it were my folk buried under the rubble, I'd want to know for certain before acting. Besides, ain't nobody around here better suited for investigating than we are.
You're taking this better than expected.
I prefer doing my shooting after asking all the pertinent questions, Commander. While we're at it playing detective, we need to scope out opportunity. If there are any survivors, we ought to help, however we're able. I can only hope they had warning enough to run for cover. If they didn't, well, there's only so much basic training can prepare you for.
What? Wait. What? Huh? Wait. What? Huh? I can't show you what they're doing. I can't show you the video. But Markiplier is doing it and it's on a stream right now. They're opening the casket? Holy shit. Dude. Oh my god. I'm gonna keep that open in the background, but Unis Anna's stream right now. Hold on here. Here's a link to it if you guys want to look at it. Don't worry. Go ahead right there.
Thank you, Commander. We should move on, unless you've got something for me.
Ow.
Refugees, looks like. And after that strike, there'll only be more at the gates.
Wait, can I? Is it just a general? Yeah, it's just a
Do you
general.
believe Arcadia shall ever return to heaven?
Welcome! Have you come to bask in the Order's knowledge?
Anybody needs me, I'll be right here patiently awaiting the latest personalized information.
I suppose I can give you the time of day. Oh, so that's how it is. You're the mediator that was foretold. Am I right? The Order wants us to believe that a catastrophe is coming to the exclusion zone at any second. Why? Because math told them so. Screw their predictions. We have people displaced by war and disaster, in sore need of space. There's plenty of room to house them. This camp keeps us safe from the war. And now the Order wants to keep us safe from the camp? Where are we supposed to go? I honestly don't give the slightest whit about the Order's idea of math or whatever calculation tells them that a catastrophe may or may not occur. What does the administrant want? To shut me up? To discredit me? I don't know what the administrant's game is, but call me intrigued. Best thing you can do is introduce yourself around camp. See why we need the exclusion zones open. All right. You keep at it. When the time comes.
I'm so curious what this exclusion zone actually is. Where is it? Ooh.
What happened to this place? Law. Matriarch's Mercy is no safer than the trenches.
Look on the bright side. I predict that the worst is behind us.
Show your workers shove off.
Weird.
Come alive, Commander.
Help me end this. The ideals
Damn. They don't play around. Okay. That hurt. I will make an effort not to get myself fucked up like that again by them. Now that it's nighttime, I can at least see better. So that's good. Ew. Gross. Definitely can't go that way.
Medical pack out.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Jesus. Well, that won't do. Yeah. Can't go over that. Come here. It ain't it.
Architect, I hope this does not turn back into an active war. This is the Order's anti-air control center. If you don't have specific business here, kindly keep moving.
Weird. Jesus. It's webs. Can we not be so fucking accurate? And put it down. God damn.
Tucked and loaded. Nobody around.
Hey!
These guys are rough. Oh, I have no melee skills. Okay, I need to just use guns. Whoops. That sucks a little bit. Oh, that looks cool. Neat. fuck no. Oh, fuck no.
How are you still upright over there?
How? Is there a motherfucker on me?
Unknown personnel approaching. They don't appear to be hostile.
Let me handle this.
Sorry, ain't ready yet.
My claw's always crabby. The crabble claw's angry.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Medkit coming your way.
Shoot them Mentozoids! Blood-soaked gothic helmet. Okay. Okay. I don't think it's the Scrapper's Den anymore. Just a feeling. You know? Oh.
Everyone is on edge. Halt! What is your destination? Everyone is on edge since that last attack. Honestly, the quiet has made reading far more enjoyable and increased the speed of my literary consumption by...
Friendly approaching from the north. Hold fire.
That is a whole ass trench. Oh. I see.
That's what I call a stubborn clog in the old pipes. You're gonna have to hold it in, friend. Privy's out of order. Never fear. I'll get that clog moving soon enough. They don't call me the pipe doctor for nothing.
Don't call yourself that. I can't believe it. Yeah.
Shucks. Why, if I hadn't just been wrist deep in sewer water, I'd shake your hand.
You're not a doctor type.
The notion of a pipe doctor stems from the belief and understanding that plumbing and the human body are fundamentally very similar.
I'm not willing to accept that, but go on.
It's true. Whether over porcelain or metal, flesh or blood, we all take the same oath of service. It's like I've always said, a doctor is a biological plumber, exploring the unknown and unseen depths of the human body. And what is the human body but one long, wet, interconnected pipe? Take it from the pipe doctor. We're all just tubes down to the core.
Sure. I'll let you know if I need a pipe doctor.
Everyone needs a plumber.
This war cannot come to a conclusion soon enough.
Oh, that was weird.
The wartime rations are making assignment in proximity to the latrines even more unbearable than is typical.
Anyone else here to talk to? No. Let's run the fucking link.
The odds of your survival are directly inversely proportionate to your distance from this emplacement.
Yeah, I'm like a freelancer or something. That's say doctor.
Your personalized order prediction must have been quite
Move on, freelancer.
favorable to
I've
inspire
been
such
tasked with only
confidence.
treating enlisted personnel.
Well, I guess they gave him a voice line to directly answer my question.
Halt! Access to that area of this trench line has been restricted to authorized personnel only. It isn't safe, given the rift activity.
Okay. Don't care. If I get blown up, it'll be hilarious. Engineering fucking vibe. That was another door. Probably. Why must you make these noises? Shit.
It's a brawl.
Don't make me bury another ape!
Crap, ready to go.
We are not done.
Looking a little woozy there.
Die! Don't make me this. And also, I don't think my lightning weapons are working on them. I think I need plants with them.
You're now entering an active combat zone. Take all necessary precautions.
Let's see if we get blown up.
Love to, but I'm not ready.
That's not good. Hmm.
Enemy about. I'm locked and stocked.
Shush!
Feeling in my... Footed. Better sit down.
Insides are leaking outside, Commander.
Oh, bastard.
Armed and ready.
It's a little bit gross over here. Oh, whatever was left of that body once I finished it, it's probably gone. Fuck. What is my arm? I think it's just so cold my arm hurts.
Got some bad company.
Find any good scraps today? No, no scraps. Hard to scrap. No adrena time. Head hurts bad.
I can get one of them.
Another adequate day in paradise.
I'll fucking take it. The NPCs. There's another health bar down the way. How am I doing a level? Close. It's just a fucking sprint.
Got my lamps on a hostile.
Hey, where'd them wires go I was gonna scrap? They was good wires. You ain't take them, Cogs.
No, not me. Gotta be Fulci and Switch. Those two are always looking sideways at a scrap.
You're right. Always be looking at our scrap. We're gonna rip the wiring out of their guts. Aetherwave cereals are all talk and no action anymore. Liquidate! Get a Trina time!
Keep position so I can take the adrenaline.
Ready to waste them. On your command.
Nope. 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 Not like this. 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 Ding. Nobody nowhere ever. Anywhere. Stop shooting things.
Don't make me bury another agent.
This sucks. Fine, you know what?
The idea is to kill them before you die.
What the fuck? Did I just burn to death? Ah, no,
Give the
they're
word
good.
in, I'll take care of him, Commander.
No more hiding.
Back in business.
Not quite all of them, but it's close enough, I guess. Don't be a spider. Don't be a spider. Don't be a spider.
Is it time for Adrena time yet? Because yes, it is.
Come on. Shush. Spraying them on the butt is so fucking funny. Is this? Oh, that's a river of toxic chemicals. Okay. That's kind of terrifying. You know, I just realized I do have like a bunch of grenades, but they don't let me use them. Grenades? Oh no, I only have 2 slots. That makes sense. That would most certainly make sense. I'm confiscating all of your drugs. You're dead, so like it doesn't matter, but I'm taking them anyways. Them stupid angry order guys took our base. They killed some crew too. Ask aunties for some helps. Want you know else? We even tell aunties Adrena time and base. Aunties not caring. Scrapper's big plan. We get the base back ourselves. Step 1. Get lots of guns and step on exploders. Step 2. Wait for dumb, angry order guys to feel safe. Step 2. Wait for dark out. Step 2. Shoot all angry order guys. Step 2. Get base back. Plan foolproof. We do it and get base back. Oh god. Oh, it wasn't as bad in the first game. The Adrena time really wrecked these guys on this one. Holy. Dorky. Wait. Oh, wait. Oh. Oops. I went past it. Or something. Damn. That's a whole lot of creator. Oh shit.
My attention. No more
What?
You came at us from the scrapper side? You must be more than a mite brave, or foolish. They're dangerous. I don't envy their handlers.
Green?
If you're feeling sorry for me, don't. I love painting. If only it wasn't so dang hard to monetize. And if my paints hadn't been blown up. Mantipillar extract is less fun.
Were you still you come to sit and listen to? Don't worry. I won't tell no one. Listening is the only thing that keeps my thinker from getting too scrambled.
This ain't it. This ain't nothing. It's just another fucking It's just a fucking trench. Shit. No spiders, no spiders, no spiders, no spiders, no spiders. Ooh. Worse than spiders, but oh fuck. They are fucked up down here. But they're not gonna use this ammunition.
Now, 4 years since this war began. Can't rightly recall. It's a struggle to keep track with the constant threat of bullets ventilating your brain pan. Had another run-in with those brigands. Caught us unawares while out on patrol. The order was hard.
I think I just ran through that with a shield.
It's enough to make a man weep. How many good soldiers have you lost out in those law-forsaken wastes? Every time we send a patrol out, we count ourselves lucky if even half of them come back. And now, it's my squad's turn. Chances are this will be the last you'll ever hear.
It's a little bit too close, I guess. Where's that putting me? Still right here? Yeah. Okay, let's do this properly this time.
4 years since this war began.
War?
I rather recall. It's a struggle to keep track with the constant threat of bullets ventilating your brain pan. Had another run-in with those brigands. Caught us unawares while out on patrol. The order was hard enough to get enough, then we got them too. It's enough to make a man weep. How many good soldiers have you lost out in those law-forsaken wastes? Every time we send a patrol out, we count ourselves lucky if even half of them come back. And now,
there's like the tiniest bit of touch too.
chances are this will be the last you'll ever hear of me. Tell my wife that, law help me. Just tell her I love her.
Damn. They fucked up in here, dude. Really bad idea. It was a really terrible idea. I survived it, albeit, like, with dumb luck. Can I do anything with you? Probably not. It's probably quite little Bye.
The survivors after all. For now, anyway.
Ooh. That's rough.
What in the scrupulous name of profitable deductibles do you think you're doing? Just who are you, and why are you walking through my triage? Some kind of rocket attack, or maybe an orbital strike. Can't rightly say for sure, but it came from above and hit us hard. Don't suppose you're looking for a way to help. I'm absolutely desperate, and I'm sure I could rustle up some suitable reward if you help.
Yeah, absolutely.
We need compression coils. The attack left more wounded than I have supplies for, plus a hefty amount of zeranium poisoning. And the coils on our auto docks have worn out. Without them, they can't convert raw materials into the medicaments needed to help the soldiers heal.
Good news is I can help you with them right now.
Fortuitous. This feels like my first bit of luck in ages. It's a start. Thank you. Please, come back when you found more.
Okay, I think I just gave them what?
Sounds like these coils will keep this tree.
You're back. Please tell me you've had some luck in finding us Well,
I probably
it's
won't.
not much.
4 and then 5 afterwards. For a total of 10. Damn, they sucked up. Yeah, you are.
Did that place give me a dunder? Or is some damn stranger walking into my area of operation right after we've been attacked?
You all right, officer? We saw the impact and got over here fast as we could. If there's anything we can
do to part you from your bits while you're desperate? Yeah, I know your type. You go private, but then lurk in the shadows like manta wasps looking to prey on easy marks. You got any reason I oughtn't have you shot?
They sent me as a gesture of goodwill.
Yeah? And what exactly makes you so sure of that?
Well, he seemed very sincere.
Well, I suppose I appreciate your honesty. But even if I believe you, so what? The damage is done, and it's not like I'm mounting a counterattack.
So if it wasn't the order, you may have a new enemy.
Maybe. I suppose it's possible. But even if I believe you, what, by law, do you think I can do about it?
Well, there's a new threat to deal with.
Seriously? You expecting me to ring up Auntie and tell her, hello, Maven of all marketing, just letting you know that the order says it wasn't them that slaughtered my men? Also, there's some new nameless, faceless, seriously cutthroat competitors trying to frame the order, so we go back to killing each other.
Yes. Okay, well, if you won't help me yet, maybe I will help you.
Ah, an offer for transaction. Now you're talking my language. Didn't reckon you as someone sympathetic to our ways. It just so happens we might be able to trade services. Normally I wouldn't admit this kind of weakness. It's bad practice. But I'm really in the squeeze, and you might be useful. Lately my luck's been right miserable. I got enemy sneak attacks. I got grunts murdering each other. I got unsanctioned power struggles. And it all risks reflecting badly on me.
And you'd like my help with those.
You cut down the number of issues that are vexing me, and I'll send you a word of peace and harmony up the chain. What's good for me is good for you, see? Quid pro quo. Or, if all that sounds like too much work for you, there are other ways to curry my favor. Make me believe your good intentions. Encourage me to take your side.
Oh, he wants money. Really? You want money?
Absolutely. Bits are a bond that buys a broad bevy of believability. Auntie says so herself. They show sincerity, trustworthiness, and a goodly dose of class.
How much? How much does he want? Half of it. Oh no, not that much. Well, tell me about the problems.
That bomb that hit us, it was filled with uranium. So not only did it kill us the good old-fashioned way, it also caused serious poisoning. My contract medicalist over there is literally up to her elbows in it, her hourly rate is ridiculous, and our damn auto docs have gone on the fritz from the workload. You get her the compression coil she needs to make the auto docs work, and that should cut her billable hours in half, and then I'll send your message.
Is there anything else?
There's been a murder at one of our forts. A trooper's accused of poisoning her senior officer for some preposterous reason. Problem is, I'm already short on medical specialists. The last thing I can do is waste one for days just to find out if she did or didn't toxify him. Go find out who done it, and I'll send the message you're asking for.
Alright, and what else?
This is gonna make no more sense for me saying it than it's gonna make for you hearing it, but apparently, the senior officer at one of my forts is a mantisaur. A real, actual, pincer-faced, carapace-having mantisaur. Not a half-human one, or a psychic one, or a talking one, just a regular old, head-munching mantisaur. Anyways, there's some dispute over who his second should be, and he can't exactly decide himself. So go sort it out for me, and I will gladly send your message.
Okay. Sure.
Now, you know that's an irrevocable deal, right? As in, please remember it's legally binding, and I will sue you if you fail to get it done. So don't let either of us down.
People are dying, and all he cares about is what he can get out of it. Wish I could say I was surprised.
Well, that's, I guess, what's going on here. That's weird. Booking with Vicky Billings. Enemy range. I think I needed to talk to the enemy range, right? Where there's a uranium factory? Where was it? Oh, wow. Launch from the uranium manufactory. Yes. Okay. Now we shall go over here. Nice. Ah, fuck, I'm up here. Come on. Come on. How about down here? Oh, down. Can I be down, please? Please? Yes. Perfect. Good. I'm hella curious. Hella curious about this. How the hell do these count as anti-air? I see some shells here. Bugs.
To inform you, Uranium Manufacturer 7 is presently
Not me getting super sleepy.
Hello? Someone there? Yes? Did the missive not play, or was it garbled in some way? Are you somehow struggling with coherence? If so, to be clear, Zerania Manufactory 7 presently and for an indeterminate time is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors.
But that's lovely. But, you're going to have to open up minutes.
Yet, how do I know you're not one of their number? An advanced party sent to cajole me into swinging free open the gate. What our consumerist rivals lack in intellectual rigor, they readily make up for in subterfuge and guile.
Here.
Anyone can name drop our supreme calculator. Might as well say you're close personal friends while you're at it. We don't have time for your... Oh, yes, sir, let me just... Factor Maitadier here. You claim you were invited by our presiding bishop? I read a missive from her on a key prediction due in this time frame. You match its broad details. Very well. Come inside and we'll see this sorted. Building on the left.
Alright. Nothing on the left. Oh. Wow.
Yes, right over here. You're not getting down below until you talk to me. So, the abbot deigned to send someone whilst we're contending with all manner of emergencies, did he? Wait, is that an Auntie's Choice enhanced soldier with you? Oh, I see what this is. Stay back. We have no desire to escalate things further. Don't do something you'll regret.
We want answers, not a fight. And if indeed there's any retribution to be had, it won't be by my hand. Tell him, Commander.
I'm gonna leave you behind again. My team's my business, not yours.
Surely. Far be it from me to question the irreproachable prudence of an enigmatic caller. Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be legitimate. I will unlock the elevator so you can speak with Proctor Svoboda below. I'll send word you're en route. But fair warning, I cannot predict what reception you will receive. I expect your behavior will remain impeccable. As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away.
Yeah. So what in the void is going on
The
here?
recent attack may have originated from this facility, but I assure you it was not at our hand. We have no desire to resume open warfare with Auntie's Choice. One of our transport pods filled with Zeranium was diverted toward, or more specifically at, their location.
A transport pod?
Though functionally correct, I assure you. The transport pods are fired into space, where they are collected for redistribution. To date, no one has ever misused them for this purpose, despite the explosive nature of the material. Fortunately, we have potentially identified the culprit, and we have managed to corner the apparent perpetrator down below, which would be a good thing if they had not, somehow seized control of the manufactory operations.
And does this sort of thing happen here all the time?
This facility has been an archetypical example of constancy and regularity. Ergo, the last place anyone would predict anything unpredicted would occur. Our suspect, one Initiate Alva, previously supervised launch controls. Though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, she has also barricaded herself in the operations control room below. A move not likely to allay anyone's suspicions.
Oh. Is there anything else?
No, thankfully. Not yet, at any rate. Architect willing, that will be the last of it. Now, you'd best speak with our proctor. I admit I'm to a reasonable degree pleased you are on hand to corroborate current suppositions. May your query yield favorable results.
I don't like religion, but I mean, the guys talk better than the other guys. It's a little bit. It's a little bit better. It's a little bit better here than the other places. Just this fucking corporate hellscape. Either corporate hellscape or praise the fucking Omnissiah. Praise the Omnissiah's testicles. Blech. I don't know. I don't know. I don't